Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, I'm finally doing a reaction video again after not too long, I don't think. I thought, you know what, I might as well bring back the reaction videos because the vlogging stuff isn't really doing it. Because I think the last time I posted a vlog was like maybe 2 weeks ago now, nearly 2 weeks ago. So I thought, you know what? Might as well do a mix of both, do some vlogs, do some reactions. In this video, I'm going to be reacting to the classic scary video, most disturbing abandoned building encounters caught on camera. This video is from Cursed Notes. Of course, like usual, I'll leave this in the description if you want to go check out for yourselves as well my commentary over it. Obviously, make sure you guys subscribe to Cursed Notes as well. But yeah, other than that, let's get straight into the video. Let's see what we got. Most disturbing abandoned building cameras.
In October of 2022, a YouTuber named Chris Hill, who runs the channel Urbex Hill, uploaded a rather disturbing video documenting his investigation of an abandoned substation. His channel is dedicated to urban exploration, and he frequently uploads footage of his strange and bizarre encounters in various abandoned locations.
How Urbex Hill does these things by himself is crazy, man. I don't know how he does all of these by himself.
Across the United States. In this particular video, Chris decided to explore an abandoned facility known as the Cedar Avenue Substation, located in Cleveland, Ohio. Constructed in 1917, the Cedar Avenue Substation for the Cleveland Railway Company was a historically significant facility in Cleveland. It was the first automatic substation for the company in the city, and played a crucial role in the expansion of electric streetcar services, which transformed urban transport in Cleveland. However, as urban transit evolved and newer technologies emerged, the Cedar Avenue Substation was ultimately shut down on June 15, 1948. After being abandoned for over 75 years, the substation has been actively linked to paranormal activity, with numerous reports of ghost sightings and other bizarre occurrences. Despite all of this, Chris chose to investigate the Cedar Avenue substation alone in the middle of the night. As Chris ventured into the building, he found it in a pretty rough state, with deteriorating walls and several decaying animal carcasses lying on the floor. During this time, Chris set up multiple infrared cameras throughout the building to capture anything he might otherwise overlook. As he continued his exploration, he descended into the basement, and that's when he encountered something truly disturbing.
Alright, let's head down. Whoa. It's noticeably colder in here. What the hell? If you stand right here, it's kind of warm. Like normal temperature. But as soon as you go in here, it gets cold. That is creepy as hell. Shit. Whoa, that is weird. That is weird. Like, I'm not joking on it. It's noticeably colder. Shit, this is gonna be creepy. Oh God, help me. I keep thinking I hear somebody talking. I wonder what these things are used for. It's like these shelves are all connected, it seems like.
Actually, just someone just laying there.
Yeah.
Just imagine right at the end of the shelf there's just someone laying there. This guy just sticks his camera down there.
Can't tell though.
Something pops out of the camera.
Alright, let's keep going.
As Chris walked downstairs and stepped inside one of the rooms, he immediately noted that the temperature in the room was noticeably colder. When he stepped outside, the temperature returned to normal. This detail is particularly alarming, as ghost hunting expert Sam Ashford explains that cold spots can shift within a building or haunted location. This suggests that a spirit might be moving around, absorbing heat from the environment, and thus creating a cold spot in its path. Disturbingly, when Chris peeked inside the long concrete shelf, you could see a white shadowy figure moving in the back, but he didn't notice this detail at the time and continued with his exploration. However, as Chris went back upstairs, his infrared camera captured something truly unexplainable.
666. Hell's door.
Chris should find an abandoned
That's
building.
kind of creepy. Damn. Still gotta go down there too. That was loud.
Oh shit, someone's behind them.
What the hell?
person or someone just peeking their head. Oh mate, that's eerie as shit. Like, oh, that must be scary, man. Imagine like you've seen all this shit just happen. Oh fuck that, man.
What the was that noise?
It sounded like someone probably threw something like a stone or something.
Shit.
Oh shit,
All
what
of a
happened?
sudden I feel sick.
What? Oh shit.
Come on, don't do this.
Oh fuck, that's not good.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's time to go at that point. I would not have stayed there any longer. Like,
I gotta get out of here.
I wouldn't have.
After Chris heard the loud bang, he stared intently toward the direction of the noise. It was then that a shadowy figure could be seen moving right next to him. When Chris looked back to where the figure was, it had mysteriously vanished, and within seconds, could be seen peeking through a door in a completely different
That's
part
weird,
of the room.
man.
Disturbingly, just a few moments after this bizarre encounter, Chris suddenly started to feel extremely sick and began throwing up aggressively for the next few minutes. During this time, the white figure could be seen staring directly at Chris before vanishing once again. However, Chris had no knowledge of any of these details until he got back home and watched back the footage. After Chris uploaded this chilling video, he uploaded another video about a month later where he went back to the same abandoned facility to further investigate what he previously witnessed. However, little did Chris know that what he
Bro, I would not go back there. Especially after the first experience and like seeing stuff like that on the footage. Like,
was about to encounter would be far worse than anything he had experienced during his previous visit.
It's probably not a good idea to be back here after what happened last time. I got the same setup, the same IR camera set up, and see if I can catch anything else. So I'm back. Wish me luck. I'm just gonna follow the same path as last time.
oh, this guy's brave and doing this again by himself.
It's a weird noise in this room.
Something. Why is there someone whispering?
That's creepy.
Did you pick up on that whispering? I picked up on the whispering.
As Chris
there.
walked downstairs and stepped into the room, you could hear an eerie voice that sounded like someone saying, "You're not supposed to be here," followed by a brief pause before warning Chris to run.
It's a weird noise in this room.
Oh shh.
Despite the creepy voice warning Chris to leave, he didn't hear it at the time and continued with his investigation. As Chris made his way upstairs, he began to explore the rooms where he had previously witnessed the white figure, but this time he did not encounter anything unusual. He then walked down into the basement, where he had previously felt the temperature drop, and to his surprise, he experienced the eerie shift in temperature once again. Nevertheless, Chris didn't back down and decided to investigate anyway. However, as he made his way to the end of the room, that's when things began to take a very bizarre turn.
Oh shit.
Wow. Yep, it's still really cold in here. Look, you can see my breath now. Look. Like, that's how you know I'm not
Jesus.
lying. It's really creepy in here. As I walk, it sounds like people are talking.
Oh, there's people in there, innit?
Bones
Sounds
are
good.
still there. It's nasty.
Jesus. Someone's gonna be up there.
What the hell is that?
Whoa. Whoa, someone.
What the hell is that?
Someone's been thrown. Fuck, yeah, fuck that, get out of there. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, this is someone's been thrown.
I know y'all heard that. That scared the shit out of me.
What is it again?
I do have my gun just in case. It might have been an animal. Holy shit.
After hearing the loud crashing noise, Chris, afraid for his life, immediately ran out of the basement. As he rushed back up,
So, surely someone's thrown something or something's just collapsed. Like, that just doesn't happen
He began
Right.
to investigate what could have caused such a loud noise. During this time, his infrared camera captured a white figure moving through one of the rooms once again. Chris ultimately concluded that the loud crash must have been caused by the crate falling directly above him, but he could not
It had to have
determine
been.
who or what was responsible for throwing the crate with such force. Consequently, Chris decided to set up another infrared camera and further investigate his surroundings. However, while he was investigating, that's when things took a very dark turn for Chris.
Mirror,
Mate,
mirror
fucking
in my
ads, bro.
hand.
This big ass box just fell on this grate. Maybe it fell from up there. Oh my god, my heart's racing. You know what?
That's
I'm
scary,
gonna put the
though.
IR camera
Like,
up here while I explore. Yeah, those gotta be raccoons. I can hear them up there.
must have been that then. Whoa. Whoa. What happened? What?
What the f just happened?
It's evident that
Did you
Chris
get
was
hit?
forcefully pushed back to the point of being completely
Oh.
knocked out cold for almost 10 minutes. To make matters even more
Oh.
disturbing, as Chris was lying on the floor, white, shadowy particles appeared out of nowhere and could be seen moving from one specific point before vanishing. When Chris finally got back up, he quickly grabbed his cameras and rushed out of the building. What Chris encountered that night is completely unexplainable and remains a mystery. However, based on everything Chris experienced that night and during his previous visit, the only real explanation that comes to mind is that whatever was inside the building did not want him there. During his initial
Yeah,
visit,
shit.
as the white figure approached Chris, he became extremely sick to the point where he had to leave. This time he was first met with creepy voices warning him to leave, followed by the loud crash of the crate falling above him. Ultimately, when Chris
Like, after that, I would never step foot in an abandoned ball. The fact that you got forcefully pushed like that, just from nothing, like, yeah, fuck that, man. What would have like, it physically looked like someone pushed him, but there was no one there, and it was just him, bruv. Like, yeah, fuck that, man.
still didn't leave the building, whatever was present inside forcefully knocked him out, which sent him running out of the building. And as of the time this video was uploaded, Chris has not returned to the Cedar Avenue substation in Cleveland.
Yeah, probably best not to after that, you know.
Right guys, I don't know what that was. I am not hanging around to find out because that scared the absolute crap out of me. I'm gonna get back to the car.
This right here is a YouTuber named Colin, who in October of 2024 uploaded a video titled Exploring an Abandoned Haunted House to his channel The Bearded Explorer. His channel mainly focuses on urban exploration, and he frequently shares footage of him exploring various abandoned locations across the UK. In this particular video, Colin chose to explore an abandoned haunted house situated in the middle of a cemetery. According to Colin, the house once belonged to a classmate of his named Lauren, who lived there with her family. During their time in the house, the family reported hearing strange noises, and Lauren herself admitted to seeing mysterious figures at the foot of her bed. Since then, no one has lived in the house, as it is believed to be haunted. Despite all this, Colin set out to investigate the haunted house alone in the middle of the night. Colin begins the video by walking through the cemetery to reach the haunted house. After locating the house, he squeezes through a small window to enter. As he steps inside, he immediately notices that the house is in poor condition, with deteriorating walls and ceilings, some of which appear as if they could collapse at any moment. Nonetheless, Colin continues his exploration, moving from one room to another. However, just a few minutes into his exploration, while walking through one of the rooms, he suddenly hears the sound of footsteps coming from the upper levels, and that's when things take a turn for the worse for Colin.
Okay, let's go through the hallway. We've got the main door just there. Okay, let's go in here. There's always a creepy chair. In a room you go in, there's always a creepy chair. Oh, look at the door over there, that's cool. That's really cool. It's like a chapel sort of design door, you know, like a pointy one. What on earth is that? Oh my god, I've just got the biggest, like the goosebumps have gone all up the back of my legs and all on my arms. That's horrible.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
What was that? I don't know if you heard that, but that sounded like a tap, tap, tap. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Honestly,
Yeah,
the
there might be
goosebumps
someone
in
there,
here
bro.
are horrible. These doors are lovely. Look how thick they are.
Whoa.
What the f is that? actually sounded like there was someone upstairs. Hello? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
surely
horrible.
there's
That actually
like someone, because with footsteps that loud, surely someone's like upstairs or something.
sounded like there was somebody walking around upstairs. This is terrifying now. Let's go and have a look.
Oh, he's coming to. Oh, yeah. No, if I'm hearing footsteps upstairs, I'm not going to explore that. I'm just more focused or more interested in getting out of there.
Oh, I don't like this. I really don't like this. Hello?
It would surely have to be like squatters or something, right?
It's empty. See outside, there's a road out there.
Oh, that'd be scary. Imagine you're exploring an abandoned place, and next thing you know, there are just squatters there.
Very, very dark out there tonight. It's so creepy here, honestly, it's horrible. Okay, let's that mirror, I don't like that mirror at all. That is horrible.
After Colin heard the sound of footsteps, he immediately called out and went upstairs to investigate. Unfortunately, he did not find anything or anyone who could have caused those footsteps. To make matters even more disturbing, after Colin uploaded this video, his viewers noticed something he had overlooked during his exploration. Many comments from his viewers pointed out that when Colin initially walked into the main hallway, the blue gloves were on top of the cardboard box. But just moments later, as Colin stepped out of the living room, the blue gloves were lying on the floor right next to the box. Disturbingly, when Colin heard the footsteps and was walking up the stairs to investigate, a tennis ball was clearly visible on the edge of the staircase. However, when he entered one of the rooms and came back out, the tennis ball had mysteriously shifted several feet away from its original position. Colin was completely unaware of any of this and was still attempting to find the source of the footsteps. However, as he went back down to investigate further, that's when he stumbled
To be fair, you never know, that may have just been like a completely different tennis ball, to be fair.
upon something truly disturbing.
Honestly, guys, I'm gonna try and get my arm out. The goosebumps, can't see. The goosebumps on my arms and my legs at the moment is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, we've got another room down here, haven't we?
Hey, there's someone
Hello?
there. Someone's just lurking somewhere. No.
Do you think you can hear something? Oh no, there's a ladder. But that's too low to go in there. There's another loft space there. Oh, I can't go out there. You can see the old flint wall up there. Look, that's really cool.
Oh shit.
Wow. Okay, well, I think this is the last room. I think this is like a cupboard or something. Oh, that's the bathroom. Oh,
What? What? Oh shit, someone pushed it. Yeah, but fuck that.
After Colin went downstairs and opened the bathroom door, someone or something hiding behind the shower curtains forcefully pushed the curtain aside. Colin, afraid for his life, immediately rushed out of the house and returned to his car. It remains unclear who or what was hiding behind those curtains, as well as how the gloves and tennis ball mysteriously moved from their original positions. It's difficult to determine whether Colin's encounter was paranormal or if a squatter or homeless individual was hiding inside the house all along. However, since Colin left the haunted house before he could discover the truth behind any of these bizarre encounters, this mystery might remain unsolved.
Yeah, no, honestly, like, when you're exploring an abandoned building, the last thing you want to encounter is squatters or just something, like, hella paranormal, right? Well, then that shit happens, innit? So, alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. Obviously, make sure you guys check out the original video and subscribe to Cursed Notes. I'll leave his channel and the original video in the description. Also, as well, I'll try and include all the channels that were featured in the playlist as well. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Obviously, I will try my best to upload as many reaction videos as I can. I try to be more consistent with them because obviously, like, with vlogs, it's quite hard to find stuff to film. I try to get as many hours as I can. Obviously, if you guys want to see more from me, make sure you guys subscribe to my second channel. I'll leave that in the description. As well, make sure you guys follow me on all my socials. I'll follow them in the description. Other than that, that's what I've got here. And I'll catch you guys in a bit.